to make it worthwhile.
Yep. I can't do it.
Oh, look how beautiful that orange is, you guys. This is tart. Can you guys see? Is the lighting good as well too?
Erica Starling says divorces are expensive. Yes, they are.
Oh my gosh, I know people that have had really expensive weddings, like many figures, and then they get divorced like right away.
It's crazy.
I'm like, why would you even want to get married then?
I mean, like, why are we even having these weddings? I mean, like, and they're for everybody else. You know, you're putting on a party for all these other people. You're like, why?
So that way we can go to the wedding and complain about everything.
Yes, exactly.
'Tis the Mexican way.
And eat a bunch of food and drink a bunch of liquor that somebody else pays for.
Exactly, and complain about it too. Because if nobody's complaining, then it's not a real wedding. I don't want to go to a wedding unless I have to go and complain. Did you see what she was wearing? That's why we go to weddings. Because I'm one of those.
Because why not?
Why not? So a nice thin coat of Eraser Clear on the inside. And I am rotating the colors. This purple is everything.
I think so many compliments on the glitter flakes. They were so big that you put on last time.
Uh-huh. It was giving like all like fall vibes, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Did you cut them down, knowing you?
I absolutely am cutting out, yes.
I was gonna say it was too good to be true if you would have kept them that length.
True words from every Mexican.
For reals, you go to a wedding and you're like, oh my gosh, did you see what she was wearing? How dare she go outside of the house? And then you sit down, you're having the dinner. Oh my god, this is terrible. I could have made it better myself. You gotta complain. If not, then something's wrong. It's culturally appropriate. And then the people walk by and you're like, oh my god, I'm having a great time. This is a lovely wedding.
Oh my god, your dress is so cute.
Oh my god, where did you buy it? You look so good. Oh my god, I wish you guys the happiest. They're gonna get divorced in 6 months.
Right.
Mom, did you see what she was wearing?
Yeah, exactly. Always something.
If not, then something's up.
Exactly.
So let's do another purple. Because purple is the color of royalty. Last week they were asking me like what's one of my favorite like different favorite movies that I have, and there was one I forgot to mention, and that's actually the color purple,
Really?
the original one with Whoopi, because I love Whoopi Goldberg actually.
Wait, was it Whoopi this one?
Yes, of course she's in the original one. I've actually seen almost every single Whoopi Goldberg movie. That's how much I like her as an actress. I don't like her as a person,
Yeah.
but as an actress, you know, you have to give props where props are due.
Right.
And Whoopi is no joke.
What's your favorite Halloween movie? Or scary movie? Let's just say scary movie.
I really like Italian horror movies.
Italian horror movie?
Yeah, by Dario Argento. He's my favorite horror movie director.
Really?
But I also really like Neo Goth too. Like I really liked Pearl and X. They're very good movies.
I don't think I've seen any of those, but I'm not a scary movie kind of girl. Like, I'm a chicken shit.
Conjuring, well, I've never seen any of them, but yesterday I watched The Nun for the first time and it put me to sleep.
Well, there's that.
I didn't finish watching it. Like I woke up and I told my mom, I was like, what happened? She's like, you started snoring.
Aw.
The movie's over.
Aww.
So I didn't even get to watch The Nun.
What is everybody else's favorite scary movies? I don't watch them a lot. I feel like my kids make me watch them just so that they can make fun of me.
And torment you?
Yes. That's about it.
But I really like scary movies though.
Hereditary is good. I've never heard of that.
I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Is it one of those elevated horror movies like The Babadook? I've seen The Babadook. Babadook.
Gosh, that sounds creepy as shit.
And it's weird because she imagines everything. You have to watch it. It's about a single mother.
Yikes.
And it's actually an Australian horror movie. But it's very it's not really that scary, it's more unsettling, and also because they use little kids in it too, it makes you like anxious.
Ooh.
That's the best way to describe it, more so than like jump scares or something.
Do you do any Halloween activities?
Not really, no.
Like you're not even going to like a card games?
No, I've never been to one. I don't like haunted houses or anything like that.
Why? Do you like people scaring you?
No, I don't want to die.
Erica Starling says I watch funny movies. I do a lot of scary, but I'll watch some true crime though. That's a woman thing, I think. Like we all sit there and watch true crime.
Or listen to it.
Yes, I will absolutely watch that. Listen to that too.
And I heard like Universal Studios has like some killer good Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
They're really famous, they're horror nights.
Yeah. I heard a lot about that too.
But I do like for example, Hocus Pocus I enjoy.
Yeah.
That's cute. Which other one? Night Before Christmas, I haven't seen that in ages though.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that a long time.
Edward Scissorhands, now that's a Christmas movie. Totally. So now let's go in with the coat of clear press-on gel over the natural nail.
American Horror Story is not bad.
I liked Coven, that was my favorite season, and then after that I stopped watching. I heard a lot of people really like Hotel. That's the one with Lady Gaga. And I've also heard good things about Cult. I don't know how I feel about the one with Kim Kardashian though.
I know she did one.
The one that's coming out on the 20th of this month, she's starring in it.
Oh, really?
American Horror Story Delicate it's called.
Jeez.
But knowing Ryan Murphy, he probably made a character for her to play basically herself. So she's probably gonna play like an influencer or somebody in like Hollyweird.
Right.
And then of course like the original Scream is really good. I Know What You Did Last Summer. When a Stranger Calls Back is really good. I love me a good erotic thriller. So like Basic Instinct, all those.
Yeah, that's
Gonna put that in. I'm gonna put it on low heat so that way she won't feel the crumb. Look at that. Yes! Oh, just the cord? Oh, just get that one for now. I have to get it from Round Face's office. I have to get it from Round Face's office. Just get it for now. I don't know where it is. I have to look for it. I have to look for it and test it. We're gonna use light pink bubblegum gel today.
the new one. Oh my god, I don't believe somebody thinks she can act. I got Kim.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think she can act either. So it'll be interesting to see like what kind of character she plays. I also like sometimes like old horror movies, like black and white. I really like Joan Crawford, and she did a few like really good like thriller movies. And I was watching the original 13 Ghosts, but it put me to sleep. It wasn't very good.
I can say I don't think I've seen any of those. I can't even remember the ones that my kids made me watch.
Really? Does it feel like we're in Vegas with the music?
It's very rainy.
Like those music festivals with the big old castle stages. Have you seen those? What are they called?
Oh my gosh. Did you see everything that happened in Bergen?
No. When was that?
Burning Man just happened. Like, there was like a huge storm and it flooded out the entire area. You know, it's in the middle of nowhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the middle of nowhere in the desert, and it flooded the entire area and stranded like 70,000 people.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like people were like walking around in mud. Like Chris Rock was like helped out. Like people were hiking out of there.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and some like, you know, just normal people helped Chris Rock and I think Diplo like threw them in the back of their truck to get them out of Burning Man.
Really? Let's make sure she's not twack. So don't go to. Moral of the story is don't go to Burning Man.
When there's a storm coming in,
Didn't they know that there was going to be? Didn't they check the weather?
they probably didn't anticipate it being that bad because it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I've never been to a festival like that. Give me anxiety. Too many people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. And 70,000, can you imagine?
It's like a small town.
Yes.
I'm using light pink bubblegum gel today to apply. Can you believe we're almost done applying them?
Yeah. And wow. That's it. Done.
Literally. Done and dusted.
Easy, easy.
Aren't the colors like so beautiful? They're totally giving me like witchy vibes.
Yes.
And then yesterday I saw a movie with, do you know who Joan Collins is?
I do remember her.
She played the evil witch in Hansel and Gretel in a movie that I saw yesterday. Yeah, it was like a 40-minute like kids thing, but I like Joan Collins, and it was actually pretty good. It was Fairy Tale Theater. Do you remember that? Like renting it at like the library, and Shelley Duvall used to host it. She's the lady from The Shining,
No.
and she would host like a kids show.
I've never seen The Shining yet.
No, I've never seen it either, but I heard it's really creepy.
Yeah, I heard it's really good.
So now I'm gonna do a coat of shiny on the inside, and this is gonna seal all that glitter and any bubblegum gel on the inside and give us a perfect, clean surface structure. So tomorrow is the big day, you guys. Tomorrow I have that baseball game I have to go to.
What baseball game?
I was gonna say the Dodgers, but it's not the Dodgers. It's the Diamondbacks versus. Go ahead and bake that for me. San Francisco Giants.
Okay. Nice.
It's tomorrow.
Are you excited?
No,
Why?
because it's a baseball game.
That's what I think. So why do you have to go? And how did you get into
The bank invited me to go, and me and my big mouth said yes because it's free. I like free, and there's gonna be food, and I was like gonna be like really ghetto and like take my big old Gucci bag and put Tupperware in it so I can take all the food left over.
or something else?
But they don't let you bring them bags to the stadium.
Oh, yeah, you can.
It's at the Skywalk, so.
Fun. It's very fast. Wow. That's it. They're on.
No, we just have to like file them a little bit. you want to go to Vegas? This music makes me want to go to Vegas.
I'm still not gonna make it.
Really? Because all of our memories are from Vegas are from working.
I think that's why.
And now you go to Vegas and you get bed bugs.
Yes.
It's like fun.
Very Mexican, get Tupperware.
For real, I'm gonna ask for a plate to go, but I don't know if I can. It's a 2-hour drive too.
I'll be in Phoenix tomorrow too.
Really? Are you gonna spend the night up there or come back home the same night? Really? Why?
I have to work and my boyfriend has to work too, so we're just
Boyfriend? Oh my gosh, it's official now? She's taken off the market?
very sad.
Wow, that's some pretty big news. A round of applause, congratulations.
Very sad.
Is everybody happy you have a boyfriend?
I mean, I'm happy that everybody else. I mean, I guess it's kind of a shocker and everybody's like, what the heck?
When did that happen? Because you guys have been seeing each other on and off for a little while. For a minute. But now it's official. Was it him or was it you? Were you like, let's make this official?
No, I mean, I think it was mutual. Like, both of us we're just kind of in the same spot in life. And
Mm-hmm.
we're getting older. It's like, you know, I don't want to be alone forever. So,
Why not? There's nothing wrong with being alone.
wow, that's true.
You're born alone, you die alone. Unless you're a twin, or a triplet, or an octuplet. So we're going to use the refine bit to begin to blend out the cuticle. And a little shook.
I know.
I'm like, huh? Did your mother give her blessing?
Yeah, she's fine.
Really? But did she give her blessing? Did he ask her? Did he ask her, can I see Kendra?
No, not like that.
She didn't say, what are your intentions with my daughter?
No, we all went to being together. Like, we
And how, do the boys like him? Oh, that's important. So we're going to very gently blend out that cuticle, make it nice and...
the conversation match.
Because it's crazy? Because it's rolling music? Look how beautiful they are, you guys. Do you like that I did all of them different too? Did you notice that?
I always like the girl.
I know you too well.
Oh, tell me if you say things you think you're better off alone.
Oh, it went hand in hand. That was unintentional.
That's funny. That's hilarious. No, I like that.
I was like, huh?
Everybody now is like better off alone. That's the song.
Do you really think you're better off alone?
They're running real today.
Huh?
These blondes are real for us.
For real. It's all that 50 volume peroxide. Go to my house on a Sunday, you think it was Breaking Bad. They're like, man, what are you guys cooking up in here? Blonde hair. Oh my god, speaking of blonde hair, did you see that Brad Mondo has a deal with Sally's? He had Brad Mondo, the guy that watches people screw up his hair. On the,
Talks about them.
yeah, he has a deal with Sally's, so he has a hair color line on Sally's now.
Wow.
Isn't that terrible?
That's crazy.
And his little beady eyes, he's got tiny little button eyes.
Everybody screw up.
Using his hair color.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna go back in with Diamond Buffer and just really refine everything. Is it me or does Brad Mondo have little beady eyes? Like little buttons? And I think he has a twin too. Mm-hmm.
Chad, Mondo. I'm just kidding.
Me?
Brad and Chad. Can you imagine like twins and naming them stuff like that, or like Sharon and Karen or whatever? Like it just
Sharon and Karen.
living the rest of your life screwing up their names and getting them.
On purpose. Oh, that's funny. What was your middle name? Teresa. My dad wanted to give me his middle name, but my mother said no. And now that I think about it, when I was a little kid, I didn't like it, but now I think it's kind of cool.
Really? What is it?
Antelmo. It's German. It's real German. But I like how it sounds. It's very unique.
What other nail bit do you recommend to blend the cuticle to 1, 2, 3 go?
So the pink diamond cuticle bit is probably the most popular, but the refine bit is also getting a lot of popularity lately for blending in the cuticle, and then to go back in and refine everything with the diamond buffer, it just makes it really soft.
Which nail are you using again?
This is medium sculpted almond, my love. It's great for short nail beds. Not short nail beds, small nail beds. And then sharpen her up a little bit. Make sure the sides are nice and straight. We don't want any hair getting tangled in the way. I'm using a 240 grit file too, you guys. This is like a super fine file as well too. So remember, you guys, if you have small little nail beds, or if you have small hands, this shape is perfect for you. This shape is designed specifically for the smaller nail bed, Phalandria Fantasia. Oh my gosh, speaking of small nails, your sister, after I did her nails, she's like, why are they so short, Max? And I was like, I created a monster.
Oh my gosh, you did create a monster because she has not had her nails done in years.
Ages.
Yeah. And she's now like obsessed.
And she likes them long now.
Yes.
She was like, Max, these nails are so short. And I was like, you like short nails? She's like, not anymore.
I know.
She's a total diva.
Yes, she's all about it.
Nails, lashes, all that jazz.
She's always all done up to the T.
And she told me that when they were at the Beyonce concert, like somebody went up to her and they're like, you have to come backstage, Beyonce. And she's like, no, I'm not Beyonce. I just look like her coincidentally.
Exactly.
And they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, miss. And she's like, happens all the time.
I guess she was super popular in Vegas too.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, with her glow-in-the-dark nails? Did she meet any men?
I didn't really ask me. I haven't really honestly seen her. Like, hung out with her.
She's too busy.
Yeah, like we were both out today, but she had stuff to do. So.
Never a dull moment at the Chapman household.
Max, any special on your promotion?
Yes, there is a big sale going on. It's our 9-year anniversary sale, promo code PINK35, and that will save you 35% off your entire purchase, my love. So now we're buffing the whole surface of the nail with really lightly with a purple buffer. In one direction. And I'm actually going to use Dom Top today, which is our thick semi-hard gel top coat, just so that way she has that extra strength while she's twerking upside down by the cakes.
Yeah.
Never in a million years did I think I would fit into a size 29 jean. I know. Do you guys want to know what the biggest size pants I ever wore? I actually have them here. The other day I made a little video on my stories about it.
Did you?
Size 56 stretch.
I can't believe that.
When I saw it, I was like, is that a banner? Is that a tent? They were my old jeans.
That's crazy. You can fit in one side of those.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
So now we are going to apply a coat of Dom Top, and since this is a very, very thick gel top coat, you kind of want to float it on the surface of the nail.
So pretty.
They seem kind of short though to me. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm so used to seeing you with long nails, huh?
I know.
But they are totally giving us like hocus pocus confetti vibes. And the glitter we used, you guys, is Tarte.
How many colors? Does it come like a package?
Yeah, it does. That's a great question. It comes in a pack of 6.
And all different colors?
So they all have the same kind of like texture, but different colors. Yeah. So there's a fuchsia, a teal, a peach, a light pink, orange, and then the deep purple. Look at that, you guys.
So pretty.
So fresh, so clean, so shiny.
So that's why I just put everything together when you put the clear on there.
And just like, it does that, huh? Shrink wraps everything.
Beautiful mix of colors.
And the orange and purple are always a win for the Oogie Boogie season. Pumpkin spice season. Do you like pumpkin spice?
Okay, I'm one of those people.
Really?
Pumpkin.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
You're counting down the days.
You're during pumpkin spice season.
Have you seen that meme or the little clip of the lady that keeps going through the drive-thru at Starbucks for the pumpkin spice?
Oh my gosh.
Is that you?
I'm probably.
So now we're gonna make sure that gel is really tight around the cuticle. I don't like the flavor of pumpkin spice. Well, it doesn't taste like pumpkin to me. It tastes like anise and chai.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is, right?
I'm not sure.
I think like the last thing in pumpkin spice is actual pumpkin.
Probably.
Okay, turn your hand upside down for me. Let it self-level up. It got really quiet all of a sudden. What happened?
Somebody said my daughter loves pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice? But that's Thanksgiving-y though.
Yes.
That's very, very Thanksgiving-y lit vibes. Are you gonna cook for Thanksgiving? What are you doing this year?
I don't know. That's a good question.
What do you feel like?
I don't know. It's always different. We'll see. We usually cook at some point, even if it's like not on Thanksgiving, like I'll make something so we have like all the leftovers
Okay, let's go ahead and bake that for 1 minute. I told Mom we should go somewhere, but she's like, I don't know. I'm like, come on, Mom, it'll be fun. She used to love to have it catered by Mimi's Cafe, and then they closed it down in Tucson. So now, the last 2 years, she had one of the girls that used to work here, her mom does catering, and last year's it was really dry. So I didn't care for it last year. But she always makes me stuffing because I love her stuffing. So this year I'm not sure what she wants to do.
Right.
It would be nice for just to like go somewhere and not have to worry about it. But then you don't have any leftovers if you go somewhere and eat it.
That's true.
I was like, we can go to Phoenix because they have Mimi's Cafe over there. But then like I can just imagine like me walking with my Tupperware of stuffing that my mom made. I'm like, can you guys heat up the stuffing for me, please? My mom made it for me. I need to have my mom's stuffing. Let's check and make sure everything is nice and dry. Beautiful. You guys know, after the hand comes out of the lamp, we're going to wait 10 seconds to let the nails finish the polymerization process, and then we're going to hit it with cotton candy cuticle oil. Lots of oil to keep the phalanges nice and hydrated and moisturized. Also, you guys, if you want a little hood trick, Vicks. Rub Vicks on your cuticles. If you can't, if you're tight on money, girl, and you can't get your EnoCouture.com cuticle oil and the BBC cream, get you some Vicks at the dollar store, and that will